Summon the died, choose whatever you like, seize land, and take money privileges. That's it for now, we'll grant another privileges later. Now let's ally someone. So usually either Yamana or Hosokawa will agree to ally you, usually. Ally them, and also ally enemies of Uesugi. So in this case, I think I'll ally Utsunomiya, and I think I'll try to keep alliance with Shiba because they are neighbors. Time to choose our rivals. To choose your rivals you need to wait for a bit. Now you should just check who are your allies allied to and not choose them as rivals, not, because they will break alliance with you. So neither of these two nations are allied to my allies, so let's choose them. And here you might have selected Toki. Don't do it, don't do it. I'll explain you why right now. So this is the fort map. Green provinces are 3rd level forts. If you see a nation with 3rd level fort, don't think about it for a moment. You need to grow first so you can have a lot of troops to siege it. So, at the early game, ignore Toki, Hatakeyama, and Amago. Instead choose other rivals. For example, Imagawa is pretty good rival, why not? Now we need to build free company and a few galleys. Also, let's take bargain loans. Royal marry Ashikaga and improve relations with it. It's really important, don't forget to do it. Because if you won't do it, they will spam you with seppuku, then your leader will die, your heir will be too small, you will have regency council and you won't be able to declare any wars. Also you can try to avoid the situation just by killing off your heirs, but it's too bit radical for me. And also set your mana focus to admin. Now let's make our ruler a general. By the way, I've played Oda like 10 times and this ruler is always pretty decent general. When your mercenaries are ready, you should declare on your neighbor. All Japanese nations have Sengoku CB. It reduces aggressive expansion by half, and also you can declare without fabricating claims. For now on you need to be constantly in wars. You always need to choose a weaker nation that has less troops than you. So for example, Kitapatake is allied with Uesugi. Unfortunately I can't beat it yet, it's too risky for me. So Tokugawa is allied with Hosokawa, but Hosokawa won't join this war for some reason, so let's declare on them. It should be easy. Also remember that you have military bonuses from the start. These are very powerful bonuses, so if you don't do in the battles against opponent twice stronger, you should always win. Congratulations, we have started owning war. Try to siege with your free company, to save your manpower. Also, don't worry about going over the force limit. I recommend to have twice as many troops as your force limit until you reach the limit of 5. Then you'll have 10,000 infantry, which will be enough until the end of the unification of Japan. For now, just go over it. Let's full annex this nation and take some money. If you thought that you can have a break, no you can't, you should continue blubbing. Let's find another victim. So now I can have more choices. It can be either Ogasawara or Imagawa. It's a very bad idea to conquer something from non-co-belligerent nations. So you need to turn it into co-belligerent, and as you can see we have clear disadvantage. So that's a bad idea to declare on Imagawa. Ogasawara is, well, free. I can even declare on Date at the same time. Don't ever take land from non-co-belligerent nations, it's very bad idea. Believe me, I've already tested it and it makes the game just more difficult. Just so you understand, I just speed 5 in this war, it's very easy. You shouldn't have any problems. As you can see, even when I had turn disadvantage, I won. It's very easy to play as Oda. Again, Polonex and money. Always take money, because without money you wouldn't be able to pay out your loans. And let's find next victim. Satake. Just perfect, it doesn't have troops at all. Let's declare on them. Unfortunately, my ally has died. Not a problem, not a problem. Technically I can beat Uesugi myself. Obviously, your rivals might disappear. If they do, you need to choose new ones, and you need to choose your neighbors preferably, or someone close enough. So now let's find next victim. Imagawa. It's allied with Uesugi and with Toki, which is a no-go. Even if it's allied with just Toki, it's a very bad idea, because either you will need to siege 3rd level fort, or you'll need to wait for a few years until they capitulate. So let's think on who should I declare. Definitely not Iwagama, definitely not Toki, definitely not Hatakeyama, and definitely not Nanbu because of Hatakeyama. So I think in this scenario, I can either try to fabricate claims on other nations or declare on Uesugi. I think I can declare on Uesugi because I have superior quality and also because our troops are very close and I can just kill them off in the first day. Oda is a very powerful nation, don't forget about this. I'm sure I will stockpile with them. If you are not sure, you might try to either fabricate claim or maybe call your allies in if you can. Sometimes I could call in Yamana or Hosokawa, sometimes I could call in Shiba, but sometimes Uesugi was stronger, so yeah, it really depends. You should decide it for vassal. Usually you can eventually beat it, either with allies or without. Here I'll do it without. As you can see, I'm just wiping them out. It's really easy. I'll stack wipe their army. If you're going against someone big and strong, try to occupy their provinces so they can't bring in their reinforcements. So let's imagine you've beaten Uesugi. Maybe not now, but eventually you'll need to beat it. You'll need to conquer it. What to take and what should you do? As you can see, I've annexed half of Japan in 1 year, so it definitely will generate a coalition. How to deal with coalitions? There are two ways. First way is be less greedy and just take, for example, these 3 provinces or these 4 and just wait until coalition dies down. It's the easiest one. Also, there is another way, and it's to embrace the coalition and to blitz the whole Japan. That's what I'm going to do. So now I finally can build 10 infantries. Let's do it. Now I'm just waiting for coalition. I've already tried this strat and the coalition did appear, but I could successfully dismantle it, and I'll show you how. Here it is. So how to dismantle coalition? Very easy. So Nanbu decided to join the coalition. Not a problem. I'll conquer it. Yeah, that's it. That's very easy to do. I don't need to conquer Hatakeyama, I just need to have truce with it, so it can't join the coalition. If nation has truce with you, it can't join the coalition. So that's why, for example, Shiba can't join the coalition. It was my ally and it has truce with me. Imagawa can't join the coalition too, and I'll just carry the remaining part of the coalition, so they don't even think of declaring on me. So yes, I'm at war against Hatakeyama, but I don't need to siege this fort in short amount of time, in a few years to be precise. Nanbu should capitulate and give me 100 war score. Here it is, they unconditionally surrendered. Let's beat them out. I can even take this land, by the way. I don't care about coalitions, you just need to be very fast, so they can't form. As you can see, I've annexed Nanbu and there is no coalition. Of course, coalitions aren't that a big deal, but always try to have a positive opinion with your ally and try to visit some provinces. Well, let's declare on Tsutsui too. Let's call in Yamana. Like I said, don't conquer any provinces from non-convergent nations. I think unconquer these provinces, as you can see, coalition will be pretty small. So now I have a few options. First option is to try to blitz whole Japan, like I did with northern one, to quickly kill off any nation before they join the coalition. And second way is to wait until the aggressive expansion reduces, maybe fully conquer northern Japan, and only then conquer this part. I think I have an idea. I'll ally Atoma. That means that they won't join the coalition for at least 5 years, and then I'm going to build Spaniator in Auchi and Ito, and then conquer Hosokawa and immediately conquer these nations. Sounds genius. I'm ready to do my blitzkrieg, let's do it. Okay, they're calling to arms, just perfect. And also let's declare on Hosokawa. As you can see, I kill it without problems. Now let's help our ally and stack wipe Hosokawa, just perfect. Yeah, it's very easy to play as Oda. Well, this war turned out to be pretty easy, and I think the situation is pretty good for me because as you can see, Otomo conquered Ito and it's my ally, and also Yamana conquered Auchi and it's my ally too. So technically almost whole island belongs to me or my allies. Oh, they broke alliance with me. Pretty bad. Pretty bad. Okay, not a problem, we have truce, so it won't join the coalition. For now I can just play peacefully. Kill some rebels, wait until truces with those nations pass, so I can conquer them, you know, things like this. Also, because you already have some crown land, you might try to give loyalty privileges, of course. And also advisor cost reduction, but you're too poor for advisors right now. Well, let's declare on Shiba. It should be pretty easy. To declare on Yamana, I need to call in Otomo here, this war, and now it won't join on Yamana's side. So let's fully annex Yamana. Also let's wait till August, then my truce with Imagawa will end. It's really easy to blitz Japan as Oda because you have just insane military bonuses. And I guarantee that you will stack wipe everyone. The only problem is manpower. And it's relatively. I'm having manpower problems not because of those nations but because of rebels. And now I can easily declare on Ashikaga. Unfortunately Otomo broke alliance with me, but that's not a problem. Right now I want to declare independence. Yes, unfortunately I lose a lot of mana right now. As you can see, it's pretty easy to win. Let's kill them off. Here it is, 2000 troops. Now let's just occupy Kyoto, and I already won. Finally, Japan is united. Now there are actually two ways in which you can get independence. So first way is the classic way, just conquer everything. So now I have become shogun. Yes, it's cool, I won't deny it, it's very cool. But there is another way. Instead of taking Kyoto, demand independence, then release some vassal, wait until truce with Ashikaga ends, and feed Kyoto to vassal. You won't become shogun, you will become independent daimyo. Independent daimyo has better military bonuses than shogun, but shogun is better overall. And also I can finally press this button. Oda's ideas are better, no argument here. Japanese ideas may be better for colonization, but come on. If you wanted Japanese ideas, you may have started as Uesugi or Hosokawa or something like this, it would be a lot easier. Also, you may not form Japan if you don't want to, because with shogunate you can basically make HRE 2.0, and Japan, well, is boring. But I just like its name and its color. And its flag is really beautiful. Also, didn't mention how to prevent shogun from attacking you. Basically just have 1 or 2 allies, it should be enough. Keep your relations high with shogun. Also, there are a few unorthodox strats that will help you. I haven't used them, but I'll tell you. First is not pissing out altogether, just ignoring warrior exhaustion, ignoring everything, being constantly at war with every nation in Japan. You may conquer like 9 provinces, that's it. After that, no pissing out. And when you're ready, you just piss out them all together and beat shogun. Why? Because shogun can't declare on you if you have 9 provinces. Also, there is strat to conquer 9 provinces and beat other provinces to your ally or vassal. And also, guys, very important thing, take your time. If you're a beginner, you may conquer Japan 30 years later, no problem. Okay, so what to do after it? First, you can try to play Tall Japan, colonize Indonesia, colonize Americas, and don't touch Min and Korea. And the next option is to conquer Min and Korea, yes, to play imperialistic Japan. You may ask how? Actually pretty easily. Our first option is to wait until Min explodes. It's not guaranteed, but it sometimes does. And second strategy is kinda simple, you need to have very big fleet and be ready to wage a very long war. Basically declare on Ryukyu, Min joins in, you destroy Min's navy and blockade every Min province. Then there will be a lot of devastation, devastation reduces mandate of heaven, and as you can see, a negative mandate gives Min very big debuffs, and then you can just annihilate it with your ideas. They're very powerful and will just cut through Min's paper armies. Also, don't forget to develop institutions, obviously. And quickly about ideas. As your first idea, always take exploration. Always. You should try to colonize America, because you have a chance to get colonialism if you do it. And if you're trying to play offensively, take religious and offensive ideas. If you want to play tall, of course, take, I think, innovative and economic ideas. I've developed Renaissance, and I think I'll end this video here. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like it and subscribe to my channel. Have a great day.